Hello Aquarius, welcome. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, the 53 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Goodness gracious, Aquarius. Same old, I was gonna say, I mentioned you, I'm like, goodness gracious, Aquarius, and Sagittarius shows up. And you're like, I know. It's like, yeah, I know too. It's like, it's the same old story. Same old song and dance, huh? Exact same old song and dance. Around and round and round the broken record goes, and it just constantly skips the most important part of the discussion. Geez, this is, I'm sure you've heard the term emotional games. Emotional games. I'm just going to throw that out there right now and just get straight and direct to the point. I don't know what's going on. They're showing me financial wise, their position, their status, their work, their career. I'm saying this just kind of point blank because this is someone you're committed to in a relationship with or married to. Just outright. It's like, cut through the shit. They're like, regarding money and finances, that kind of their position or whatever it is they do for money to bring in income or kind of support things. And I'm not trying to kind of, dissect and tear them apart here. It's just the same old story this many times. You're driving me a little cuckoo, a little crazy. It's kind of like, here we go again. It's like excuses after excuses. It's like you got something to say. You got some sort of emotions to feel about absolutely everything regarding money. And I understand everyone has a right to their emotions and their feelings. At the same time, it's kind of like, chop, let's get on board. Let's get on some sort of program here. Let's do something. You're going through it mentally and emotionally because you're not doing anything, but yet, you got to do something, but yet you're trying to finagle or finesse your way out of doing something. It's like, are you working? Or are you hardly working? Are you working? Or are you trying to work so hard to not work? You get it? Because of their money and their financial position, how the way it is and how the way it's not, it's affecting their emotional mood towards relationship, commitment, or marriage with the two of you. They feel as if they are being inspired, whether it's by the two of you or whether it's something regarding work. Initially, it seems and feels like they are putting in a lot of work and effort towards creating and coming up with some sort of plan. And at the same time, it's like there is some sort of talk or discussion here between the two of you about this. But immediately, they're kind of like, well, that's very, that's very upsetting. That's very upsetting. Now I just want to be alone. Now I just want to be by myself. Let me kind of figure this out by myself. And it's like, goodness gracious, what happened? It's like, they brought this up for the sake, I don't know what this is. They brought this up for the sake of causing some sort of emotional disturbance so that they can just be like, I just want to be left alone. It's the equivalent of, let me start an argument, let me start a fight so I don't have to talk to them all day today or maybe all week because there's some sort of tension between the two of us. I get what I want by poking the bear. Now I run into the room, close the door, hide. Now I'm by myself. I got what I wanted. They're showing me this very snappy, quick energy of like, oh, that's a very emotionally disappointing, like, like crocodile tears, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And then they're like, I want to be alone. And once again, the cycle repeats itself. It's like as time moves forward, there definitely is some sort of opportunity here. Now get this, there's some sort of opportunity here, financially speaking, that opens up for them. But for some reason, it seems like they're wanting to bring this forward to you, but immediately they're wanting to buy their time with it. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the same old song and dance. It's like if there are all these doors that open up and they never take the leap of faith to just find out where it leads them, that's on you. And like I said, it's like the longer they sit with themselves, it's like, well, I don't know what to do. And it's like, life is giving you chances. Life is giving you possibilities. Life is giving you opportunities here, and you're not jumping at any of them. And it's like, and that's what I'm talking about. And for some reason, it's this energy and this mindset perspective of, jeez, that is what do you call that? Oh my gosh, what do you call this? I've seen it before. It's like I said, it's emotional games. I knew it, I sensed it, and I felt it from the initial start of this. Because you, Aquarius, are such I'm just going to get things done, matter of fact, common sense, like, let's just get to the point and cut through the shit too. Because you're in that mindset, that perspective of, I have a lot to manage and take care of and be responsible for. I got to do what I got to do. I got to keep up with what I got to keep up with. I have a lot to manage. I have a lot to maintain. They're in this energy of like, well, the longer they sit with this, they're literally showing me through the pictures. They feel the way they do because they feel like you're not emotional enough. And this is an energy of like, I'm in business mode, I'm in boss mode, I'm in manager mode. I need to get this done and take care of this for myself. And because of that, they're kind of like, do you even care? And so it shifts. It's deflection. It shifts from the sake of some sort of financial opportunity that they're going through it about, to all of a sudden now the problem or the issue is you, Aquarius, or the lack of emotional energy here being shown that they're conflicted about. But just as fast as they're conflicted about it, snappy quick, they're like, oh, I don't know what to do about it. And then all of a sudden they kind of just accept it and lean into it. And they're kind of like, let's just focus on moving forward because Aquarius already is set financially. You understand? I hope you're following. And so it's like they're looking for these little things to pick apart and poke at and prod at with you for the sake of causing some sort of conflict or argument to kind of deflect the attention away from them from having to do anything financially speaking. They're working you. They're working you. And they know it. And they know it. Oh, where's this going? Yeah. By the way, Aquarius, they're probably going to head over to my wife's channel to probably get information on you as well in the situation and try and figure out how to finesse this some more. That's literally what they're showing me. It's like, nah, I'll keep the attention on me somehow, but I'm also going to control how Aquarius sees and perceives me as well as what's going on. It's like a magic trick. Look over here while I'm about to pull something, off over here. They get to the point of they do understand like there has been some sort of difficulties that are going on financially speaking. I do feel like it is well, you guys are together, so it's going to affect either one of you. So it's kind of like, let's just say you're in the same boat. What are you trying to pull off here? You can't affect them without affecting yourself. It's like you're just sabotaging at that point. They do realize and understand they got to kind of, get their act together and make some sort of changes to kind of put things back on track. And ultimately they're kind of like, well, what can I do? And that's where they're running over to someone else to kind of get some sort of information or advice. Probably because they don't like me. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, an earth sign, or an air sign. They're all here. Goodbye.